Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be talking about how getting lean means that you have to make lean decisions. And I'm going to break down a few examples of that today because I think a big part of what you're going to hear all the time on this channel is consistency and discipline. We talk about it all the time, right? These are two fundamentals that you have to have. And when I talk about consistency, I talk about being consistent with lean decisions. And that requires discipline, that you were locked in and that you were in the mindset that I have a goal and I have a mission to get lean and I need to cut out the things that are going to prevent me from getting there. So in order to talk about lean decisions, the best way to think about that is how do you remove unlean decisions? So let's talk about your weekends. Going out on Friday, drinking. Saturday, going out to eat. Sunday brunch, mimosas, breakfast burritos. Those are unlean decisions. These are things that you can't be doing if you were trying to cut aggressively and get lean. Now what you need to do is make lean decisions. So what's an example of a lean decision fighting against an unlean decision? It's Friday, you just got out of work, you're getting home, you had a long week, I get that, stressed, and you put your work in. You get a text from a buddy, 7 o'clock at night. Yo, Derek, it's time to go to the bars. We're going to find some chicks tonight, and it's going to be absolutely crazy. Listen, I don't know if your name's Derek or not. Maybe your boy's name is Josh. But you got to tell Josh, no, bro, I'm good. Appreciate you, though. A, you don't want to be going out there anyway and fucking around and just drinking yourself to death. And then what that's going to actually lead to is wind up you getting DoorDash at 1 o'clock in the morning and having stuffed crust from Pizza Hut and an order Taco Bell in your lap, and your whole week's completely fucked because you made a bad decision. And this is an example that you can avoid those unlean decisions by making the lean decision to just cut that out of your life completely. Now, it's going to sound aggressive when I say cut it out of your life completely. What I'm trying to say is if you are at a state where you are 25, 30, 35% body fat and you're trying to get down to 15% body fat, 12, 10, whatever your goal is, these are things that are just going to absolutely slow down your progress. So if you're trying to make that transformation soon and you want to sustain that transition from 35% body fat down to 15% body fat, you're going to have to cut out unlean decisions by making lean decisions. This is also going to be an example of, going to the grocery store. An unlean decision is saying, I'm going to bring home this bag of Doritos. A lean decision is saying, I'm not going to get that bag of Doritos. Instead, I'm going to grab a bag of sweet potatoes. And that is going to be my carb source most of the time for the week. Or if I feel like I need a little bit of extra carbs, I'm going to heat up a couple of the sweet potatoes I made. That's a lean decision blocking out an unlean decision. Another example with just things in your routine every day. I'm going to watch Netflix all night and I'm going to doom scroll on my phone. It's going to get you nowhere. I'm not saying you can't relax and watch your shows and do that from time to time. But if you're winding up doing that for 4 hours every night and that's your routine, a better decision, a lean decision, would it be before I pop down and relax for the rest of the night, I'm going to go for an hour walk. That's a lean decision that is blocking out another unlean decision. And it's all these micro habits of lean decision making, saying no to going out on Friday, grabbing the sweet potatoes instead of the burritos, going for that extra 60-minute walk every day, that all of a sudden you're cutting out dog shit calories, you're burning more calories, and you're not putting alcohol in your body that's going to prevent you from burning fat, and it's going to prevent you from ordering DoorDash late at night. And all these things are going to save you money. They're going to make you feel better. It's not just about the aesthetics, guys. These are best practices that you need to be putting in place in your life that will keep you consistent and keep you disciplined. So we're always going to come back to that. Find ways to cut out the unlean decisions by making lean decisions, and you're going to get to where you want to be. Stay up, boys. I love you all, and go get lean and stay locked in.